Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We're here in the Spirit Crucible of Elpys, having reached the end and found the third Aegis sword, only for it to literally disintegrate in our hands. And a lot happened to bring us to this point. Nia revealed that she is a flesh-eater blade, and we met the spirit of Addam, who apparently was laid to rest down here or some such thing. And Addam revealed that, at least in his opinion, he failed as the driver of the Aegis because he was afraid of her power, in the same way that she is. Mythra, and to a lesser extent Pyra, they're afraid of their power and what it could do to the world, and Addam was afraid also. His advice was, when we learn to carry their fear, when Rex learns to carry their fear, then he will become the true driver of the Aegis that Addam was never able to become. And so here's Nia's true form, or at least her blade form. She kind of has two forms. She has her blade form and her driver form. And so we have two things to do in this episode. First, I want to fill out some more of her affinity chart, because look at this. Only just starting out. Thanks to some choices I made in a few heart-to-hearts, Nia actually got a lot of trust. She's already up to her level 3 key affinity, and has a ways to go to reach level 4 and 5 respectively, but still, already opened up level 3, so I can do quite a bit here. And in particular, she also wants to defeat Moist Upas. That seems to be a rather common desire. Let's see, was there someone else who wanted to defeat Moist Upas? I remember there was someone else who wanted to defeat Moist Upas. And hey, Nim here just wants to defeat animal enemies. So we can take care of that while we're here too. Perun. She has a heart-to-heart down here. But she doesn't want to defeat Moist Upas or anything else. Okay, Brigid doesn't want to do any of that. Ah, okay. Aegean wants to defeat Moist Upas. That's how we get Water Mastery level 2. I should probably take care of that. Yeah, it's kind of a wrench. Removing Tora from the lineup and bringing Morag back in, but that might be for the best, now that I think of it. And anyway, if I have two blades who want to defeat Moist Upas, I might as well crank it out for both of them. Okay, Tora, you're going to take the bench for a bit. Alright, now let's check our elements. So we have fire and water. We do not have light, but we do have dark. And we have electric and earth. We have ice and wind. I need to bring out a light blade, and the only one I have right now is Corvin. I'd really like to keep Finch out, but Now I need to keep Aegean out so that he can collect Moist Upas. That is such a ridiculous name for a monster, Moist Upa. On it, what does Finch want? Basically just to use her specials. Use specials, arts, and blade combos. Alright, well then. Okay, Finch, sorry, but you have to go for a bit so we can bring out Corvin. Though now that I think about it, does that really matter? Maybe later, but if we're going to stay in the Spirit Crucible, I don't really need everything, because now I'm stuck with a whole bunch of blades who can only use level 1 specials. I would need to bring Tora back out to make that worthwhile. So, okay, yeah, let's leave Finch out for the time being. Alright. Okay, so if we go to mid-level, I believe. Wonder Spring Plaza Ruins, I believe, is where we want to go. There'll be at least a couple Moist Upas here.
We've arrived.
Where do we go from here?
Okay, there's one.
And hit!
Okay, so he's running up the incline.
Put your best foot forward, Rex. Mind you don't fall out of ground.
Dynamic Spark Sword!
Redemption! Gotcha! Hydro Blast! Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh,
I'm
come
here!
on.
Why not?
Righto!
It's time to hit the...
Yeah!
Won't be that easy.
Save us!
Yes!
Brutal Swing!
Redemption! Hit it! No!
My prince!
Why not?
So these things can do Shackle Driver. That's irritating. The other one's way out there. Come closer, please. I don't want to go into the poisonous water. Come on, you jerk. Okay. I remember there was a small room somewhere that had a bunch of enemies, and at least 2 of them were Moist Upas. I'm not sure how close that room is, though.
What have we here?
Here, fishy fishy. Not so fond of fish?
Huh.
Yeah, I don't remember where that room is. Let's see. I'm not wasting time on this.
Let's go!
Onwards!
Okay, so let's get this guy one more time.
And hit!
That is not who I wanted to lure in. Darn it. Ripple Medusa. Whatever. Oh, okay. Couldn't make it. That works for me.
Just so.
There we go.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Break!
Get back!
Less than me, maybe
Yeah.
the engine.
Saber slash.
Time to hit them where it is. I am come.
Gotcha.
In I go!
Out of the way.
Oh,
Yes!
are you
Why
kidding?
not?
Righto!
I'm
Peru!
here. Saber slash.
That is so irritating.
I
Enemies,
feel a
enemies,
thing.
no.
Well done.
Hit it. No. Why not? Excellent. Now I'm fired. Oh.
The Seeker
Saber slash.
Time for a picnic.
Easy peasy.
Superbly executed.
Alright, so... Darn it, I keep pushing the wrong button. I want to skip travel. It's like a verbal tick you can't get rid of. Yeah, lower level isn't where I want to go. I think it's here.
We're here.
Let's press on.
Down there where that Blant is hanging out.
Put your best foot forward, Rex. All right already. Redemption.
Get back!
Like your
I
attitude.
found their
Out of the way.
heavy enemy's attention. Heat! Hey!
Now I'm fired. Oh.
Bringer of
We
chaos!
seem to be doing just
Saber
fine.
The enemy's element is now. Redemption.
Meteor!
Go for it.
Blast!
Why not?
Okay, that should be 3 of them. And I'm sure that there's a couple more at least. Yeah, there's one. Too far away to lure, of course.
What have we here?
Come on, come to Mama.
Alright, so. Yeah, you come up on land already.
And hit. Okay, time to take you down.
Dynamic spark sword!
Saber slash. Redemption. Gotcha. Out of the way.
My dead body. I found
Go for it.
their
Bringer of chaos! Ultimate lightning fury slash! Max!
Why not?
Stop with the shackle driver already.
Element is now.
Time for a picnic.
What miracle slash? Out of the way. Why not?
Indeed.
Good hit! The enemy's weak!
Eclipse!
No.
That's more like it.
Someone called for Peru.
Why not?
Okay, so far so good. I think this is the last one.
Okay, time to take you down.
And so it
Saber
begins.
slash.
Bringer of chaos!
Redemption.
Ultimate lightning fury slash!
Let
Hydro
me
blast.
handle this.
Get back!
My
not?
dead body. Indeed. Now! Someone called for Peru.
Saber slash.
Do something there.
Oh, darn it.
Fired. Oh.
No, you're shackled, Rex.
Enemy's element is
That
now.
is really irritating.
Hit it. No.
It won't be
Why
that.
not?
That couldn't have gone more smoothly.
Believe me, If I'd used the Eye of Shining Justice, it would have.
Please remember to use that thing when the going gets tough, okay?
The Eye of Shining Justice. Alright, so I've got the moist Upas taken care of. Now then.
Impressed yet? How about now?
Okay. Seafood, eh? I wonder, do I have any fish I could spam into Nia? As a matter of fact, I do. What else do I have? Braised cloud sea shark is pretty good stuff, it would appear. I mean, as far as fish goes. Honestly, damage lowering buffs are kind of meh in my opinion. Alright, let's just go ahead and spam that.
Delish.
Is this really for me?
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 Alright, there's that done. Water Mastery level 2. Much easier with Nia than it was with Aegean, my goodness.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Speaking of whom, I haven't checked out Aegean's affinity chart yet, have I?
I think I understand more.
Okay, finally got his Water Mastery level 2. Raised the dev level of Morag. Okay. This one is definitely an off-screen item. Raise the dev level of Morag. I just have to, I've shown you how to raise dev levels easily. Now that I have Gormott at dev level 5, I can just buy really expensive stuff there and sell it wherever I want to raise the dev level. And the net cost will be 0. I'll get all my money back. And the dev level will, of the other place where I sell the stuff, will go up when you sell enough. So yeah, I could buy, say, golden cylinders at Gormott and sell them in Morag. And that would do the trick. But it would take a while and it would be really tedious. So yeah, that's an off-screen thing. Okay, I'm not done with the Spirit Crucible, but getting to the point where I don't really want to be here anymore. Okay, let's see. Nim wants to fight animals, and there's a place where I can find Dusky Ricks. And I think it's over here. Actually, I think it's, well, it's in this room. I think it's like right around here where there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so let's go here and then head backwards. And that should take me to where I can fight the Dusky Ricks. And then Nim will be happy with that. I do still have Nim equipped, don't I? That would be irritating. To forget about that, Yep, there she is. Okay. She wants to fight animals, such as Dusky Ricks. So it doesn't have to be them, but I'm not sure what else in here qualifies as an animal. I mean, for example, this Aspar here, the snake, is that a quote-unquote animal? I mean, here are the Dusky Ricks. There's only 4 of them hanging around here, though. Oh, another Aspar. Okay, let's get this thing out of the way.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay.
Right
You
now,
don't fall out once.
Next one, Rex. That.
Redemption.
Blades.
Gotcha. Go for it.
I'll make it quick.
Aqua break.
Why not? Saber slash.
Time for a
Geo.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Hydro
I'll
blast.
talk to them. Wait,
Dynamite.
No, I won't.
The element is now ice.
Eclipse. Blade. You won't pass.
Much obliged.
That's
Echo
exactly
Driver again. Ah.
What?
It didn't connect.
Oh, darn it.
The foe seems distracted.
Great.
Saber slash.
Now would be a good time.
So got it.
Don't get them a moment's rest.
Why not?
Righto!
Ha!
What
Hit it.
hit?
No. No. Fired.
You have unwavering resolve.
Yeah.
The Zekinator is on fire!
Saber
You have
slash.
my thanks.
I'll try and talk to them. Wait, no, I won't.
Oh, the
Much obliged.
jackass.
Yeah. Slash. We make a good team. I could have done this blindfolded.
Okay, let's get this... Actually, before I do that... Did that Aspar qualify as an animal? I really don't know.
More of me coming up later.
No. It was not an animal. Okay. Welp. I just wanted to get it out of the way so that when I lured in the Dusky Ricks,
Let's
I
show
didn't
them
end
a
up
thing
fighting
or
it
three.
also.
Rex and me make an unbeatable.
Saber slash.
Out of here!
Hydro
Go on your
blast.
mark. Blades.
Redemption.
Rex, that's the spirit.
My thoughts exactly.
Yep!
Indeed.
Here! Dynamic spark sword!
Saber slash.
Someone
Give
called
me this.
for proof.
Yeah. Hydro blast. Element is now fire.
My dead body.
Ha. Redemption.
It didn't connect.
Go for it.
Dim!
Why not?
Let's do it.
Morag, you gotta teach me your thingy with the blue flames. Snazzy as hell.
Snazzy. I see. I had forgotten that some drivers value style over substance.
Okay, time to take you down.
Don't get too carried away there,
Saber
Chuck.
slash.
Well done. And just
Go for it.
Launch!
Googles.
Magnificent!
Why
I
not?
feel a singular aura.
Wind.
You've done well.
Why not?
My icy blade
Darn
will
it. I
live
tried to get
here.
Rock out, but
Dim!
Saber slash.
to do a smash.
Redemption.
Blade.
Alright. Another shield attachment. I wonder if it's better than the one I've already got. Let's see. Item. Nope. In fact, it's slightly worse. Common instead of rare. Though that reminds me, I gave Tora the better strength accessory. Okay, let's see. vehicle. I gave Tor the better strength accessory, but he's not in the party anymore.
Just so. Put your best foot forward, Rex. You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps? Redemption. Gotcha.
Just
And
give
go
me
for
the
it.
order.
You go. Yep. For sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Win him.
Now I can cross them. Wait, no, I won't. No, I won't.
Hand it away.
Eclipse Blade!
This is where we prove ourselves.
Just let me know if you need assistance.
Tremble at our fearsome might!
Okay, that should be 2 of them, right? Nim? Yeah, 2. Okay.
Just so.
Lure it out so I don't have to fight the other one at the same time.
This will be a walk in the park.
Get back!
Do not underestimate them.
Time for the
Out of the way. Redemption.
Don't get there!
Hit it. No.
Magnificent!
I feel a singular aura.
My icy blade will leave a
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah. Saber slash. Ouch.
Ah. Get up, you two!
Yeah. Hydroblast. This is when we put redemption.
time for the
Attention,
This is the culmination of years of training.
always will!
I could have done this blindfolded.
I wanted to get Rock out to do the smash, but not fast enough.
Come out. Come out.
Maybe agriculture's Poppy specialist field.
Another spore fruit. Okay, that's helpful. Alright, I don't need to lure him all the way out, just far enough away that the Aspar won't join in.
And hit. Okay. Time to take you down.
I'll guide you
Saber slash. Redemption.
Blaze!
Gotcha. Now. Hydroblast.
Lord!
Go for it. This is where we prove ourselves.
I've been waiting
My
for the
singular blade will leave a
I
breath.
never give less than my all.
Why not?
Indeed.
Saber slash.
My dead
Yeah.
body.
For sure.
Powerhouse!
Out of the way.
Looking good, Nia. Very... you.
Yeah, thanks, Charlotte. Though I'm not sure I like the implication.
So the driver form isn't really her, huh? Well, that's debatable at best, and really it's Nia's choice on that score. Let's see. How best to handle this now? I could just skip travel to return to this place. But if there's another one of those things nearby, I honestly don't remember.
Come out. Come out.
Come on, come to Mama.
Let's see, scorepoxes are bugs, not animals. Same with caterpillars. Vangs are... Is the technical term avian for this game? Because they're bats, and bats are not birds. But anyway, they're not beasts. That's the important part. Yeah, I might just have to reload this via skip travel. Oh! Never mind.
Come out. Come out.
Maybe agriculture's Poppy's specialist field.
Okay. I don't want to fight all three at once, especially not next to a hole like this.
Just so.
Alright, folks.
Okay, time to take you down.
Dynamic, leave it to the
Saber slash.
Out of the way, your blade!
Redemption.
And now!
Go for it.
It won't be that easy.
Much appreciated.
I'm here. Gentlemen, is now wind.
It won't be that
Ow. Jerk.
Yeah. Saber
easy. It
slash.
won't be that easy.
Time to blast
My thanks.
My
redemption.
dead body.
Much appreciated.
Alright. Got that done. Another shield attachment. How good is it? Just another common one. Common shield attachments seem to be, well, common in this cave. Quite a few spore fruits. Alright, I believe we are done here, at least for now. There's more monsters to fight here in the Spirit Crucible.
Our next fight should prove fun.
And also side quests that will bring us back here.
I'll take the support role.
But at least for now, we're done. Okay, Nim's actually doing pretty good on trust. Still has a ways to go. 3,800 and change. But still, almost 6,000. That's pretty good. I don't have the condition for this one yet. Or this one. And Perun's still stuck at level 3. Not much further to go for level 4, though. And this says, view heart to heart in the Spirit Crucible. But first I have to go to Corinne's in Lithria. Alright, well, that's where I need to go anyway to see the next cutscene. Time to get out of here. Okay, so Spirit Crucible Elpys has its own spot on the skip travel menu. Distinct from Lithria. Let's go to Fonset Arch, whatever. I keep on switching back and forth between calling it Arc or Arch. And both are accurate. Whoa, okay. I thought I was going to have to...
Who'd have thought that Nia was a blade too?
Why didn't you tell us, Nia?
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
You lot really are just children, aren't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me, Rex, Nia, we've all got some kind of deep blade connection going on with us, haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious. Lady Morag.
You know, I'm sure it could be arranged.
Would it leave a scar?
That's kind of part of the bargain.
In that case, maybe not. No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Relax. Much as I appreciate the sentiment, I wouldn't want you to harm yourself.
I am sorry.
Anyway, what do we do now? It's all well and good that we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Don't worry. I know where we have to go.
Are you sure, Rex? You know Pyra's location?
I think so. Near the World Tree. I see a rotting titan. She's there.
A rotting titan. Could it be?
What is it? Morag knows such a place?
Close by the World Tree, against the side of the Great Void, I've heard there's a titan known as the Cliffs of Morytha.
Morytha? That name sounds familiar. Lady Morag, there are tales. Tales of a land of the dead, and the cliffs that lead into its depths.
Yes, indeed. The land of Morytha. A place no living soul has ever witnessed. Well then.
No living soul's ever witnessed it. Where do the stories come from?
Mick, you here again? Is it passion or idiocy?
Patroka. Just ask me out already.
Piss off and die, Mick.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these days.
So, what are you doing anyway?
You know, the Marsanis is the last Tornin warship. I'm readying it for battle with non-mortal opponents.
What are you talking about, non-mortal?
Surely you don't need me to tell you.
You don't mean...
Something wrong? Did you want something?
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
You came all the way here to tell me that? You've got quite the crush.
Mick Kyle, I'm gonna crush your...
Okay, got it. Well, I'd better go and eat this delicious spread.
Mick?
That little cutscene just feels awkward. Sounds awkward is a better way to put it. Probably a fault of the voice acting. But it just comes across as weird why she would even go talk to him at all. Anyway, now the question is, how are we getting to the Cliffs of Morytha? I doubt just any sailor would be willing to give us a ride there. Yeah, they're not going to be keen on getting that close to the World Tree. In that case, I will charter a military vessel. It may not be the most efficient route, but it will be reliable, I can assure you that much. That's our Special Inquisit thingy. Special Inquisitor. Haha. Some might consider this an abuse of my privileges, you know. So are we headed to the port at Hardhay Palace in Morardane? Yes. Bridget, would you send word ahead that we're coming? Of course, Lady Morag. Leave it to me. Right, then let's get moving. It goes dark just as...
When did it get so late?
Can we go to bed soon?
Well, speaking of... resting at the house here. I've not done this yet. This is, you know, a standard inn where you can do a short rest for 1G. You know, Corinne being Corinne, she would probably insist on letting us have it for free, but then Rex, you know, he has to give her at least a token, because that's just the kind of fella he is. Been a while since I've seen this screen. How many levels can I get, I wonder? From 55, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 levels, all the way up to 68. That would be quite the jump. Oof. More than 1,000 extra HP, And a huge boost to pretty much all the stats. $14 levels in Morag's case. And 13 for Zeke. Let's see, 14 for Tora. Boy, I have not been doing any of this optional leveling up, and yet I'm still slightly over-leveled. Only slightly, though. Where we're going next is quite a bit tougher. Sorry to bother you, everyone, but there's somewhere I'd like to visit. What's all this about, then? I was hoping to take a look at the Steel of Judgment in Spirit Crucible Elpys. Would you take me there? I mean, sure, I guess, but are you sure? That place is pretty tough on Blades. I'm always up for a challenge.
I hope you could sleep after all that.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
What does Dipon have to say? Everything's the same as always here. But it's like there's some great invisible shadow looming. I've got a bad feeling. I've heard that Torna are responsible for terrible wrongdoings, but do they have anything to gain by coming here? There are no soldiers here. We can't fight them like Morag Dane. All we can do now is pray to the village guardian. Well, they don't have any reason to come yet. Let's see, there was a buried treasure chest or something. Where was it? I think it was up there. And I wasn't able to get it before because the field skill check was way too difficult. I think. And I'd just like to note, by the way, that bit about possibly becoming a Blade Eater, where Morag was not particularly interested. For all that she's, you know, a rough and tough warrior type, she still has her vanity. I find it an interesting duality to her character. She's very concerned about her appearance and presentation.
You're all mine.
Nature, lend me your strength.
Very well.
So I need 6 Keen Eye and 4 Earth Mastery. I should have enough of both. Let's see. Keen Eye, both Agate and Gorg have that, so...
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Got it. I give you my all.
That should do it. 2 and 2. Wait, and was it 4 more or just 2 more? I don't remember offhand all of a sudden. Okay, Earth Mastery. You know what? Let's just bring out Wolfric.
It sounds fun.
You're all mine.
Earth, grant
Nature,
me
lend
strength.
me your strength.
Very interesting.
Think about it objectively.
Yeah,
Very well.
It was total of 6 Keen Eye, so yeah, I remembered correctly. All right. And before I forget, wrong one.
Showtime! Together at last.
Boreas.
Yep. Just leave it to Boreas.
No, I take it back. I already have a healer blade equipped. That's Nia.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
Yeah. For a moment, I decided to go with Boreas instead of Rock, but then I changed my mind. Okay, that'll do.
You're all mine.
There we go. Tons of money. A couple rare core crystals. And looks like that's it. Oh, and another thing that I forgot, now that I'm not in the Spirit Crucible anymore. Aegean, sorry, but you get to take the bench now.
Okay, where are we off to?
That should be all of the elemental pairs. So I have fire and water, I have light and dark, I have wind and ice, and I have earth and electric. So that's everything. And I will be going back to the Spirit Crucible only for a moment to see that heart-to-heart. Wait a second, there were 2 heart-to-hearts.
We came a pretty long way, eh?
Onwards!
Who's this one for?
Oh, what a spectacular view.
Oh, okay, this is the one that Pyra wanted. Fair enough.
I can't help but wonder how such a structure was even built.
This place is tough on you blades, huh? It gets to me too, you know.
No, not at all. This is nothing I can't bear.
Yeah, but that's just stubbornness talking, right? You can't fool me.
I said, I'm fine.
Why do you want to come here in the first place, anyway?
Well, why do you think?
To test your strength? That would be a rather condescending way to say test your strength. You just like being in pain. You wanted to meet Addam? Yeah. This is another case where I'm not too sure. Gotta do some research. I will be right back, viewers. Okay, having looked it up, the conversation goes basically the same way, no matter which of these you choose. But if you choose the second one, she gets a little bit more trust. It might not seem like it when you see how the conversation goes, but yeah, she gets a little bit more trust.
You just like being in pain, don't you?
What? Don't misunderstand. Some may feel that way, but I am definitely not one of them. I won't deny that being here causes me untold physical suffering. And yes, I may accept this willingly as a trial to endure. But that does not mean I derive any enjoyment from it.
Not a deviant, eh? Could have fooled me. What did you come here for, then?
Well, I was hoping to learn more about the hero Addam. Pyra and Mythra and Brigid, not to mention Jin and Malos, they all have links to Addam. So I thought by learning about the past, I could understand the present. Perhaps the deeper reason behind the conflict we find ourselves in lies in the depths of history. If I could learn of that reason, it would help me discern my true foe and strike them down without hesitation.
You ever think you might be too serious about stuff? Huh, Pyra? And I mean like all stuff?
Oh, I only do what I feel I must. To be my driver's sword and shield is the calling of any blade. So I want to have as much clarity in my purpose as possible. Now, shall we explore these caverns a little more? Please, don't worry about me. Let's keep moving.
Perun's determined attitude is pretty cool and all, but I think I'd better get her out of here before she passes out.
So yeah, the part where she starts talking about Pyra and Brigid and all of them, that's identical no matter which of the two options you choose. You just get a little bit more trust out of it. And there we go, Key Affinity level 4. Perfect.
A new path is opened before me. Wisdom is my nourishment.
Okay. I completed the final node of level 3 and opened level 4 at the same time. Okay. Driver combo, blade combo, use Extinction Icicle. So that's just a special. Collect heavy round shields? What? I vaguely remember that those are a salvage item, I think. Defeating Scorpoxes at the Spirit Crucible. No, I'll do that eventually, but not right now. I'm done with this place as soon as I'm done with the Heart-to-Hearts. Go to the Central Exchange in Argentum and complete the quest Eternal Spirit. Okay, so that would be her Blade quest. I've seen that Blade quest before. And it is annoying. I'll have to do it eventually. I'm a collector. I want to collect things. So I'll do it eventually, but oh, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Actually, most of it is not bad, but there is one small part that is just so grating on my nerves that it sours the entire quest for me. Well, we'll worry about that later. For now, there was another heart-to-heart down here. I didn't realize that.
Let's go!
Onwards!
I wonder who's going to be involved in this one. Actually, let's see if I can find that out. It's not showing me the name of it. Darn. Okay, what's the name of this place? Vault of Heroes. Let's do another quick research. Let's see here. Okay, so Portal of the Hero. Okay. Wait. Portal of the Hero is the name of the Search for the wrong thing. It's Vault of Heroes. Okay, Vault of Heroes. Here we go. Found it. Okay. So, before I do this one, let's save real fast. And this way I can reload and view both conversations.
These ruins are quite remarkable.
Indeed. This style of architecture cannot be found in Morag.
There's plenty of ruins in Tantal too, but nothing quite like this.
Must be something to do with the Titans here.
How would you even build a place like this anyway?
I explained before, did I not?
Probably wasn't listening.
Maybe it was before he joined up with us.
Was it? I can't recall. In any case, no harm in repeating myself. The Leftherian archipelago consists of a mountainous cloud sea formation and numerous titans gathered like islands. All of those smaller titans are circling around a much larger one. But that larger titan is hidden deep within the cloud mountains.
So, looking at the size of these ruins, we must be inside that big titan right now.
Yes, precisely.
Wow, what a crazy sort of place.
That doesn't answer the question of how anyone made all this, though. I mean, I doubt they carried all this rock through the village guardian.
Perhaps it was built before this large titan submerged itself in the cloud sea.
Ah, that'd make sense. So back on the surface, it was just like any other titan. Then, at some point, those cloud mountains formed around it, creating the archipelago we know today.
Yes, that would explain how this place came to be. But even so, it would be very difficult to build structures of this size today.
Indeed. We have neither the labor forces required, nor sufficient land available. I doubt Moradane, Uriah, or Tantal could construct something like this in today's climate.
Pandy, when I die, you don't have to build a monument this grand for me, okay?
I'm gonna be gone as soon as you are, you know. Besides, I don't think you need a gravestone. A snowman'll do for you.
Where am I being buried? Theoswar Reargate? Though a snowman does sound pretty nice.
You're fine with that?
Anyway, while we're talking about graves...
Okay. So, if we choose the first one, Pandoria gets a bit of trust. If we choose the second one, it's Brigid. And I know that Brigid... I'm pretty sure that Brigid already has her level 5 unlocked. As for Pandoria, I don't remember offhand. Well, let's see this one first.
Where's your grave going to be, Morag?
My manner of burial is already decided. There is a proud Ardanian tradition to...
Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop you there. Thanks for the predictable answer.
Wow, rude, Zeke.
What? Then ask me again. I will endeavor to make my response more entertaining.
Lady Morag, I don't think there's any need to...
You are aware of how I dislike to be outdone, are you not?
Okay, there's another side of her personality that's always been more implied.
Alright, let's do this. Where's your grave going to be?
A snowman at Theoswar rear gate.
What?
Wait, are you gonna marry into Tantal royalty or something?
What? Of course I will not. I was just imitating Zeke's amusing remark. Perhaps I should have chosen a grave in Fonset instead.
What?
That's also not exactly a...
Looks like Morag's got a thing or two to learn when it comes to the funnies.
Ah, to be young and carefree again. To think they can joke around in a place like this.
Well, kind of odd for Azurda to be talking about other people being young. Granted, he has lived for a very long time, but he's basically reverted to infancy. So he's not really old anymore, one might say. Alright, let's check the affinity charts. Yeah, Bridget's already at level 5. But how about Pandoria? So is she. Huh. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. Well then. I'll be right back so that we can view the other option there. And okay. So, we did this one. Time to do this one.
Where's your grave gonna be, Rex?
My grave? I guess I've never thought about it.
You're still pretty young after all.
You calling me old?
Hey, Zeke, you're the one who started this conversation about where people are going to die.
I guess I'd probably like to be buried alongside my parents in Fonset.
How would you fancy here in Elpys?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, this place is so big and empty. You die of loneliness.
After he's already dead?
I think I'd rather stay close to the people I love. Though it's still pretty weird to think about.
Well, that's a nice way of looking at it.
Yeah. A lot less awkward. Honestly, on that basis alone, I like that conversation branch much better than the other one. Well, we're done with this. Let's get out of this place again. Come on. There we go. Right then. I think this is where Morag said we needed to go.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Yes, indeed.
Where do we go from here?
Oh, sorry guys, we got in the way of your patrol. Sort of beaming in from the Starship Enterprise or something. Let's step out of their way. Okay. Right, well viewers, I believe this is the place to end the video. Thank you very much for watching Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the next episode, we'll go forward to speak to that guy with the big red diamond and exclamation points above his head, and make our way to the Cliffs of Morytha. See you then.